Hello. This is gonna be a Gemini reading. So let's see what comes up with Gemini. How is Gemini doing? Okay, first card out, we have Sun in reverse. And in the bottom, we have 4 of Cups upright. Seems you're generally on the right track compared to Taurus. You know, Taurus is kind of dealing with some stuff, but, you know, with like her lack of humility, practically speaking. And you see me doing on the right track. You seem to be kind of sad. You know, you're like, you know, I wish there could be something better than this, kind of, right? Than what is in front of me, you know. What seems to be saying this, maybe. Let's pull more cards, but seems to be saying with the 4 of Cups that maybe you're not accepting the cup that is being presented. Okay, let's see what else the card has to say. Judgment in reverse. But it's not anything critical. I feel like Taurus is in a critical stage in their life and they need to wake the fuck up. But you're not in a critical stage. You're just not, you know, being optimistic about the situation. You're not accepting the gifts that are coming to you. You know, there's a saying, you know, you have to be always thankful of what you have. You know, in the Christian church, there was a teaching, you know, that you should. There's a type of prayer called Acts, which is adoration of God, contrition, C, contrition, T, thanksgiving, and S, supplication. That should be a image of your life. Acts, the way of praying. Adoration, contrition, thanksgiving, and supplication. You know? That is the ideal of the Christian form. Really, the praying and all that sort. You know, they thought of a great one with Acts, honestly, with the acronym. It seems you're juggling too many things. You're not appreciating what's in front of you. You're kind of lost. Maybe too much work, too many hobbies. You know, you're filling your life with empty stuff that you think will fill you. But essentially, what you should do is maybe you should sit down and think. Not just about how poor people don't get to do what you do. I know that's not a very productive way of thinking. But I would encourage you really to practice charity. You know, like give $5 to a homeless man and you'll wake the fuck up. Honestly, that happened to me. I gave money to a guy and my life has never been the same after that. And I need to do more of that. Honestly, it's because I don't have any cash. And I don't know where I got the $4 from, but I thought it was no cash at all, but apparently I have $4, so I'll give that out to someone when I'm on the streets again. Anyways, Also only give it to them if they beg. They beg for it, just give it to them, okay? You have them $5, you know, take $25 out of your check, ask for it in cash, keep $5 bills, and just give it out to homeless people, and your life will just automatically change. I promise you that. Generosity is the gift that keeps on giving, and God appreciates and will reward you for being generous to those who ask of you. Okay? Okay. But yeah, okay. 4 wands. Page of Cups. Also, you seem to want to create a solid foundation with a Page of Cups. But you're not very sure if he's the right one. There's also that too, right? You also feel that a little bit in your soul. Like, is he the right one? You know, is this world going to change? Is he even relevant, right? With all things changing in the world. Let's see what else the cards say. But I think the cards are suggesting that you don't hesitate too much, that you move forward. You know, you live once, you die once. You must move forward. If you feel like he's a decently good fit for you, just date him. You know, don't think too much about it. Just date him and be like light and easy and friendly. You know, don't think too much. Just be light and easy and be like, you know, don't get into any dark sides of a relationship, but just like, just appreciate your life together. Go on dates, go to museums, you know, go see some art, go to a concert, go to Lollapalooza, go to Coachella, and just date. Just make it very obvious from the get-go that this is just gonna be like a relationship where we get to test each other out, get to know each other a bit more. So don't dilly-dally too much. It's basically what it's saying. Okay, you understand that, right? Don't dilly-dally too much. Move forward with your life. Don't think too much about is he the perfect one or not. Just try him out. Just test him out. You know, just date him. That's what dating is supposed to be. You know, that's what dating means. You're dating. You're not committed to each other. You're not like fully committed. You know. And King of Swords in reverse. But you know, your dad wants to make sure that you don't do any funny shit or something with him. You know, but he seems like a decent guy. He's a Page of Cups. He seems kind of light, friendly, funny, right? Yeah, he seems like a decent guy. So we could look more into this guy if you're curious about him. See what kind of guy this guy is. Devil in reverse and Moon in reverse. Seems to have his head on straight. Okay. So, is that going to be it for Gemini? Maybe some last words. Let me just pull this out. So just go and explore, guys. Don't think too much about the future. Jesus says, you know, do not worry about the future. The present day is evil enough. Which not to saying that it's like evil, maybe in some sense it is, but it's like you have enough to do in this present day. Don't worry about the future. Just live your life. Is basically what Jesus is saying. Okay, let's see any final messages. I'm gonna take a break after this. Ace of Cups in reverse. You seem to want to seek and find love. You know? You want to find a true love. And to find that love, though, you need to understand boys better, don't you? You need to understand yourself better. You understand how you're like in a relationship. So how can you do that without dating? Dating doesn't mean a commitment. It means you're just dating. You know, you're dating. Do you understand? You're just getting to know each other and do you think dating means committing? Well, you could be a couple and you can call yourselves like the social aspects of calling your boyfriend. Well, just tell your friends it's an easygoing thing. Don't say boyfriend, girlfriend then. Say I'm like testing him out, I'm dating him. You get boyfriend and girlfriends after you date. You know, technically. You're not boyfriend and girlfriend just by dating. Just go on a few like dates with him. I think your mom already seems to understand that you know better than to keep asking these questions. That you already have a decent knowledge about how to deal with this. So maybe that's the end of our conversation. Maybe she'll just continue doing this, and I don't want to be strung along by this Gemini, general Gemini, reading. So this general Gemini. Okay, so I think your mom wants me to end it here. So I'll end it here. Okay, bye.